Brestois, FC Voluntari, and this gorgeous tactic. What do they have in common? Winning, and in style. Eric Roy is a former football player, now manager, who played for 16 years or 405 senior career appearances. He played for Nice, Toulon, Marseille, Sunderland, but spent the most time at Olympique Lyon. After retiring in September 2005 from Nice, he was hired as the Director of Marketing, Communication and Public Relations at the club. He even became manager at the club at some point, and all went well until it didn't. In 2012, after a phone call, he was sacked from Nice. After this unfortunate event, he took a job as sporting director at last in 2017. After a move to Watford, he was appointed manager of Stade Brestois on January 3, 2023. Whoever made this appointment was very inspired, as currently Stade Brestois are second in Ligue 1, trailing only Paris Saint-Germain. And let me remind you, Stade Brestois was fighting relegation a couple of seasons ago, barely escaping it by the skin of their teeth. And all of this was done using a simple but very effective tactic. In goal, we have a sweeper keeper on attack duty. The goalkeeper must become an option for passes to evade the opposition's pressing game. In front of him, a back four formed by an inverted wingback on support duty, two ball-playing defenders on defend duty, and one wingback on support. The inverted wingback must be on support duty to step up in the midfield area when in possession. Eric Roy's game is based on crowding the midfield area, keeping possession of the ball and moving slightly to the right side before releasing it on the left side where space is created. Basically, this player must become a decoy. For this reason, the right-sided ball-playing defender is told to stay wider in possession to cover the space left by the inverted wingback. The wingback is told to sit narrower to help with the passing game to escape the opposition's pressure. This 4-2-3-1 formation is made with central defenders, not defensive ones. For this reason, a box-to-box midfielder and a central one on support take up this space here. Both are told to mark tighter to shrink the space the opposition has in possession and hopefully win the ball back fast and start a counter-attack. On the right side, an inverted winger on attack is used. To fully mimic Eric Roy's tactic, it's recommended that this player has the left foot as the base one. He is told to stay wider, so he would stretch the opposition's defense. The winger is told to cut inside with the ball, especially to make room for the wingback to overlap. An attacking midfielder is used to distribute passes and to aid congesting this area here. The two central midfielders, the attacking one and the inverted wingback, are meant to crowd this area here, draw the opposition to a rondo, and release the ball to attack when the opportunity arises. A complete forward on support duty makes up the formation. Eric Roy is using Steve Mounier as a target forward in his tactic. However, in the match engine, the target forward is a bit static. The complete forward mimics better Steve Mounier's movement. To fully play like Stade Brestois this season, the goalkeeper can be told to play the ball long to the striker, especially if you have a player like Steve Mounier. The attacking midfielder is told to move into channels to attack the goal when possible. His mentality, positive. How else would Stade Brestois reach the second place in Ligue 1 if not with a positive mentality? In possession, fairly wide, overlap on the left side, shorter passing directness and slightly higher tempo, and mixed crosses. In transition, counter-press, counter, distribute the ball quickly and, as I said, to the striker. However, I left the tactic untouched here as I want to tailor this separately per each game. Out of possession, high line of engagement, higher defensive line, trigger press more often and prevent goalkeeper short distribution. Eric Roy tries to make the pitch small for the opposition when losing possession in the final third, cutting their passing options as much as possible. Les Pirates might not win the title this season, but the feat they achieved is amazing. And amazing is also how the tactic plays in the match engine. For my team, FC Voluntari, it did wonders, helping us win the title in a commanding fashion, scoring 110 goals and conceding only 31. In the Champions League, we won the games we should have won and nearly lost the ones in which we were not the favorites. But we did qualify to the last 16 phase, being eliminated by Arsenal after a 2-2 draw in Romania. Domestically, we have won the treble, which has become a habit for us in this save. However, the way this tactic plays makes me really want that Stade Brestois would win the Ligue 1 one day.